It's entertaining basketball, but it's we're we're both supposed to
That's too loud, Daddy.
I know. Hold on one second, okay?
Be quiet.
Kids at press conferences, from Stephen Curry.
You know, honestly, when you think about the present and only about the present, you don't think about what's going to happen 2 years down the road. You don't. You literally say.
To Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni. Kids crashing them had become a ritual, no matter the sport, no matter the athlete. Yet one commentator does not love seeing this sight when players and coaches meet the media.
I don't think his kids should be up there on the podium after they play games. I don't think.
You're talking about Nick's
I'm talking about Nick Sirianni.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about any professional athlete. All professional athletes, like, your kids are cute. They're all cute. We both have kids. They're cute. Mm-hmm. Kids are naturally cute. We can see your kids a lot of different ways, down on the field, confetti.
That being longtime host Maggie Gray.
I'm not saying that kids shouldn't be a part of this, but to be up there in the press conference after a game, to me, no.
I don't know.
These are reporters trying to do their job, number one. And two, it's like, we have plenty of time to see your kids. They don't have to be sitting up there.
She mentioned Sirianni bringing his kids up to the post-game presser after beating the San Francisco 49ers in a rout to head back to the Super Bowl. Sirianni's youngest son sat on his lap, seemingly content. His older son sat to his right and covered his face out of boredom, Rodolfo announcing. But the head coach's daughter, Taylor, stole the show as she mocked her father by lip-syncing along to his answers, prompting Sirianni to play dad for a second. Kids at their parents' press conferences can be cute, especially because they often don't recognize the significance of the moment and they continue to act like kids. But after watching Sirianni parent his 3 children during his post-game press conference, CBS Sports' Maggie Gray didn't really like it. Post-game press conferences are usually predictable. There might be a good player versus reporter exchange on occasion, but for the most part, they're generic questions that we can predict the answers to. And if kids are at the podium, it probably means the player or coach is in a good mood because they're coming off a win. Kids usually aren't there after a demoralizing loss when there might be tougher questions to ask. But surely Nick Sirianni can respond to talk about how it feels to win while his kids are in attendance. I'm still waiting for a player to bring their emotional support animal to the podium. Obviously the last one, tongue-in-cheek. All right, here are my closing thoughts. I understand where Maggie Gray is coming from. There are a lot of members of the media who still have to hit deadline. So they want their question or questions to be asked so they can file their final report, unlike Adam Schefter needing approval from the former president of the Washington Commanders. They could work at a small outlet. They could work at a big outlet. I understand. Members of the media have deadline. What I will say, though, is this. This is a tremendous marketing opportunity for a lot of these kids. If a parent were to set up a social media account and from day one, they already have the following that many would dream of having. And I believe the Currys did this with Riley. So how I actually view it is, from their perspective, it's a tremendous opportunity because there are only so many press conferences. Not everybody is a Stephen Curry. You know, if Nick Sirianni starts losing after this year, he's not going to have those press conferences again. So I understand where Maggie's coming from. It can be a little distracting. But also at the same time, take what the defense gives you. You know what I'm saying?